for the semi-finals in the D Division 50-over league tournament.
Heads is the call. Heads it is. George Steuart, you won the toss. What are you going to do here first, and what's the reason for that?
I will be bowling first.
That one nicely driven in the covers. Running around, that will be the first boundary. There we see giving the charge. Gets that edge. Ball, there was a bit of movement outside our stump. Had a word with him saying played on its merits, mate. But there you see taking a step two in front and clear edge.
That has been hammered through the offside. That'll be the first boundary. So that will bring that pressure. That's it. The finger goes up. Probably the full length delivery. Striking the foot first. They fall into deeper trouble. Now take a close look at that. That was full in line with the stumps. Hitting the boots first. Bat first. Close call. Umpire says that hit the boot first. The finger goes up. Sprays it down the leg side, and the treatment given. Poor bit of bowling by Dhanushka Madhushankar.
Coming for round the wicket. Nicely swept. Was there a chance? So it's run out. Effect that run out. That will be interesting replay. He struck it well. Oh yes, it was not an easy chance, but had the presence of mind to quickly get the ball back off his hands onto his face. The sunglasses getting thrown.
Goes for a big one. Down the track. Clears it quite comfortably. Shot wide outside the off stump and gets the big fish. The bowlers realizing that Nima Umesh is going after them downtown. Bowling it outside the off stump. Slapping it straight to the short extra car fielder. Good fielding. Good catch.
This one uses his feet. Goes downtown. This will be out of here. Yes, on those both. That's on. Yes, he gets it. Take turn. Try to play on the leg. There we see trying to work it, and a very good catch there. Slip reflection catch by, I think that was the skipper Sachin Dal. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Tried to pull a ball which was not short enough. And with the grass cover, you'll see the ball will skid on to the batsman. It was too close to pull. Rock back. But skidding through. Beaten by that. There we see goes down on one knee. This time he clears it onto those nets, the practice nets there. He goes, it's in the air, fielder getting under it. Easy catch for the field at short third. That is another wicket out needed because you have another 15 overs after this. It was tossed up. And Harin just managing to get it to the 30th circle. The third man getting easy catch.
Goes for a big one, gets the outside edge, and the catch is taken. That's another nail on the coffin. That leading edge pops up in there, and catching practice for the point fielder. There you go, a bit of turn. I'm surprised to see that. Good one, good take. 8th wicket down for Abans group.
This time goes down on one knee, and he clears it with ease over those side nets.
There you go, goes for a big one. A fielder settles under and takes it. Once again bowled it outside the off stump, letting the batter to fish it from way outside the off stump, and a good catch right at the edge of the boundary line. Last ball, slower one, no run added to the total. In fact, that gets an outside edge. 50 overs, 171. Everyone grabbing at least one wicket each. Well, the standout
Got a good 6-yard in the quarterfinals. Shot picked up, but straight into that square leg fielder's hand. That was a loose shot. Fielder's hand. The shot, it just helped it on its way. Might have been better if he went up and over that fielder's head.
Dances down the track to ease off the pressure. Well, that's one way you can put the pressure back on the bowler. One bounce over point for 4 runs.
Bowled him, he yocked himself. This is good bowling here. We gave him the charge. Ball moved a bit in the air and missed it, played all over it. There we see, yes, through the bat and pad gate it goes. Trying to work it on the leg, should have. Shot pulled away. This time he'll get a boundary. Much needed boundary. Collected that well, it timed it to perfection.
As I did mention a slow start, Risira Veerasurya decides to clear the park, and he does it with quiet comfort themselves. Well, what a shot that was. Lovely piece of timing all along the ground. That's looped up in there. That's the wicket they were looking for. The pressure was building. Romesh Mendis. It's smart bowling. Now look at that. The batter walking across, the bowler follows. Smart bowling. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Good comeback from Abans group. They were waiting for this wicket. Look at that. Isn't he rejoiced? Very well.
There we go. Down the track. And it's out of here. So that's what they needed.
A healthy one. An important one. Opens up and straight into the hands of the cover fielder. Sachin Dalpadada throws it away. Through. Trying to go up and over. Extra cover probably. Gets that leading edge. Easy catch. An important wicket. That's it. That's the half century for Risira Veerasurya. What a player. What a knock. Fantastic innings. Under pressure he delivers. A classy knock by a classy player.
This one, he gets underneath it. That will clear the boundary, will clear everything. There we see again. This time moves his foot away, but finds the fielder. Easy catch for the fielder there. So Situka finally strikes in his 9th over. Move his foot. To look at that away to give him some room, because there it was targeted at his pads. So they've known that he's a bit weak there. And then he couldn't.
That should be gone. Yes, it is. The finger goes up. Romesh Nalaperuma wicket at a vital time in his very last over. As a batter, if you're watching this, it's a basic theory. You shouldn't try to play across the line to spinners. It's very risky. Goes for a big shot. Straight into the hands of the fielder at deep long off. What a disappointing end. Another one bites the dust. Going for the glory shot, but he had to do it because the man in form was at the other end. So he had to go for it. A big shot was required. Chance of catch it. Wicket keeper settles and takes it. That's the big fish. That's the big wicket they were waiting for. Well, look at the relief in the face of the wicket keeper. Turning here at the MCA grounds in Colombo. Trying to walk across the wicket and flip it over short fine leg. Smart piece of bowling following the wicket keeper. Dances down the track, gets the outside edge. That'll run down to the boundary. Well, it's drama. Goes for a big shot. Catches it, the call. Straight down the throat of the deep mid-wicket fielder. Another one bites the dust. What a game we are witnessing here. Bowls it again into the surface and he castles him. What a delivery to seal things off for Abans group. And they proceed to the finals. Take a look at that again. Brilliant. Timber, middle stump. A very well deserved victory for the Abans group.